nune. Agewale, agewa, agewale, agewale, agewa, agewale, agewale,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope everyone is doing well. No, I don't know from what part of the world you're watching. I hope all is well. Yeah, before I start, I just want to remind you that sometime during this week, probably Friday or Saturday, we'll be having a live show about education. So we will be updating the manifesto. You know, there's a lot of work going in the background. So we'll be writing actually the manifesto. We'll be updating the education section of the manifesto. So we'll be addressing how we're going to tackle from kindergarten or nursery right up to higher education to the university level. So it will be a really interesting live. So I really want you to call in, and give us your idea, what you think, those of you who've been through various educational institutions, be it in Africa, be it in abroad, we can learn, from what you study, certain things we can put or certain things we cannot put, We're going to make our own educational system or our own educational institution work for us. We're going to take bits and pieces from there and there and try to build something from scratch because we all know most of the the education system we use in Africa was entrusted by us immediately after colonization. So they actually taught us how we study. We had our own way of life. We had our own education. I'm not sure about how that was, but some things don't work for us. So we will be actually creating that manifesto because we all know education is really vital for every society, for the continuous existence of any society. We need really smart people who can solve problems, community problems, at from the state, from the local community right up to the state. So that's what we'll be doing on I think probably on Saturday. So please do call in, give us your ideas, tell us what you think we should be doing now. We all welcome your ideas. So we want to really create this manifesto really robust because that's what we'll be selling out to people and telling them, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build this and that and this, and we're going to make the education system of each member state this robust so we can really be competitive. Yeah, so talking about education, so I was watching, I was just doing some one of my research, and I came across this really interesting show, and that should probably be in Nigeria. It's a quiz. Okay, so I was so impressed how these students or these pupils use brain power to solve mathematics. Well, not that it's the first time. I know there's a lot of quizzes like this, but I was so fascinated. And I said to myself, this is what we should be doing. This is the kind of things we should be encouraging our young people to take interest in. You know, there's a lot of what's it called? There's a lot of entertainment and distraction that has been done on purpose, and a lot of people are falling for that. We need to reverse the time and build something from scratch that's gonna emphasize or that's gonna make the society see people who are more educated as the valuable ones. That trend is dying, but we're up to the task. We're gonna do that, because we actually believe, and I do actually believe, only smart people can build a nation. The way they think is what is the solution for most of the problems we are facing, be it disease, infrastructure, science, technology, whatever, even politics, constitution, manifesto. When someone is smart, you can harness the power of his brain to do so many things. So PAA, we are going to create that institution that will be possible for us to pick, to scan and pick these great minds, put them together and give them the problems that we have for them to solve, and they will be rewarded for their solutions. We actually believe maybe just 25% of the whole of Africa can really change that continent. Some people think less, some people think more, but we're going to look for them and give them the platform for which they can strive. We need to contain them. So let's look at this quiz and let's see how these children, perform. And you will be surprised. Some of you, but I'm not, that in Africa we've got, I think, the best mindset. We've got the best mind. The best of everything. But the political institution, the present political institution, does not give merit to people like this. So they don't contain them. At the end of the day, most of them, they just leave. They leave and go to some Western countries, and they just do anything to survive. So let's play a little bit of this clip, and let's try to react and see, how smart and interesting and brain power these young people have got. Uh, okay.
Minds that we have witnessed.
Yes, sir.
So this
Who
gospel, this
came
is
on
the
your
first
behalf?
contendant.
Last year, from the junior category, is kayaking.
Yeah, so
Based on
that's
his
this is
higher-
junior category. So
Yes.
that's gospel. So I just went ahead of time, create some time stamp so that we can we can just
My name is
skip.
Shekina Adola from Evangel Group of Schools,
Yeah,
Gombe.
there's another
How are you
one.
doing, Shekina?
That's
Very
Shekina.
fine.
How are you feeling today?
Okay, excited.
Shekina is feeling excited.
Now
to see.
you've been following the competition. What do you think, if you're going to advise anyone coming to the competition, what advice would you give them?
Okay.
That they shouldn't overthink this and should become.
They shouldn't overthink it.
Okay.
Wow,
That's the
a
advice from
very mature
Shekina.
advice to give.
Yeah.
Why do you
Actually,
say they
it's
shouldn't
mature.
overthink it?
So not
Because when you
mature
overthink it, you
advice.
can have tension.
And when you have tension, what happens?
You make mistakes.
And when you make mistakes, what happens?
You fail.
Wow. Did you listen to that? If you overthink, you have tension. And if you have tension, you fail. You make mistakes and you fail. That is the mind of a smart person. That's just the mind of a smart person. Let's go to the next one.
My name
Let's
is
go to
Ifeanyi Anyoku
Ifeanyi.
from Graceland International School, Port Harcourt.
How are you doing, Ifeanyi?
Okay.
Fine, sir.
And I always ask this, how do you feel being here on this stage?
Feel fine.
Okay.
Nope.
That's Ifeanyi. So we just need to rush up, and I say bouncing faith.
My name is Peter Jones from the
Yeah,
Ambassador's
this a little
College,
girl.
Ota.
Yeah,
How
she's
you
got
doing,
this
Faith?
vibe.
I'm fine.
Oh, how long
see,
have you been?
For some reason, I think her dreads give her more sense. She's got Rasta. Now maybe keeping Rasta make you more intelligent. I don't know.
Using glasses?
Since I was in GS2.
Okay, she's using glasses, and let's see, Umar.
My name is Umar Razi Mahmoud from Nigerian Tulip International College in Sweden.
Omar,
I don't know the school,
welcome to
so it's an
Cowbellpedia.
international
Thank you,
college.
Peter.
That's Omar. Okay. So what happened next? I went ahead of time and created a time stamp from when they are on one-on-one, because how the quiz goes, they have a series of questions, and those who are able to score highest mark, who have the highest point, they go on a one-on-one on a 60 second, and that's when you see the brain power of these young people. That's the brain power that we need to harness. That's the brain power that PAA needs to create institution to manage these people, because we don't have, just because we don't have an institution to manage this kind of intelligent people, they always go to the West. We can know we have countless of our friends that were smart in school. At the end of the day, they're all in the West, in some lab, creating, doing research, working for the European, making your society better, because we can't manage them. So it will be the job of PPA in the member state to make sure we can manage all of our intelligent people. So we'll be creating that in the manifesto, explaining everything, how that's going to happen. So that's why I say on Saturday, please to come on the live stream. It will be a really, really important conversation. So I went ahead and created a timestamp from when they have been on the one-on-one. So let's start with Faith.
Best, Faith or
Just
Dunsi,
listen
are
to
you
this
ready for your
little girl.
Cowbopedia
Just
60
listen
seconds
to
of
her.
fame?
She
Yes,
is
please,
so
master.
brilliant.
I wish you all the best. Your Cowbopedia 60.
I tell you, I think her Rasta made her more intelligent. Believe me.
Seconds of fame starts now. What is the
64.
Okay, so
Correct.
look, she's so fast. Before the quiz master could read the question, she's read the question, process it, and give the answer before the quiz master could even finish reading the question. Let's
To multiply 1 over
see
3
that
by
one more
5.
time.
And I wish you all the best.
Listen, let's just see
Faith
that one
or
more time.
Dunsi, are you ready for your Cowbopedia 60 seconds of fame?
Yes, please, master.
Just
I
watch
wish
when
you
the
all the
first
best. Your
question before
Cowbopedia
it
60
starts to
seconds of
read.
fame
Even.
starts now. What is the
64.
That's it.
Correct. Multiply 1 over 3 by 5.
5 over
Like,
6.
look at the
Correct.
slap on
What
her face.
is or are the prime
She's
numbers?
bouncing.
Correct. The cost of price of a gas cylinder is
Full of
8,000.
herself,
24,000.
intelligent,
Correct. What is the 7?
28.
brain
Correct.
power.
What is the sum of the prime numbers between 1 and 5?
10.
Correct. Convert 70%.
At this moment, if they can put some of those sensors on a brain and connect them to some kind of a light, the whole of that room will be illuminating, because the brain power that this little girl is using at this moment can create an atomic bomb. She's so smart, and the brain is working at the speed of light. That is the intelligence that we need. We need this kind of intelligence. So PAA must be able to create an institution that can manage this intelligence, and we'll be doing that in the manifesto. Let's keep watching.
7 over 10.
Correct. Express 0.000.
2.4 times 10 by minus 5.
Correct.
Okay.
Convert
I
4.
have no idea what that is.
Approximate 5 to 5.
530.
Come on, girl,
Correct.
go.
Simplify 10 by minus 4.
0.00001.
Incorrect.
She add one
What
extra
is the
zero.
square root of the product of 4 and 9?
6.
Correct. How many hours are there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the same day?
6.
Correct. Simplify minus 17 plus minus 8 plus minus 10.
Minus 35.
Correct. How many prime numbers is
1.
Correct. Find the value of 60 minus 70 minus 40.
30.
Correct. Find the HCF of 8.
8.
Correct. Evaluate the square root of 6 bracket
6.
plus 2. Correct. Find
Okay.
the product of minus 4 and minus 6.
24.
Wow.
Correct. Evaluate 25 minus minus 30.
55.
Correct. Wow.
Wow. Please, a round of applause for Faith. That is brain power. That is brain power. I think this is the kind of thing, the kind of scenario, the kind of life and interest that we should be trying, we should be encouraging the young people to get involved in. This is what is interesting. We know there's a lot of distraction, a lot of some nonsense, comedy, no, not comedy, social media, things that don't really progress the society. You just have some few individuals who can benefit, but the society in a whole is still stagnant. These are the only people that can carry the society and make it better as a whole, not some individuals. You understand? So people like this are special. We should be able to keep them, give them all the tools they need to create solution for their various society. So PAA will be in charge of education, the kind of educational institution that we are trying to create will be that kind of educational institution that's going to produce more geniuses like this one. We're going to talk how we will manage, structure our educational institutions in the manifesto. So please do come on Saturday. So round of applause for Faith. She is a genius. So let's see who's next.
Gospel. I wish you all the best.
Let's see
no
gospel.
pressure. Take a deep breath. Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame starts
Okay.
now.
Go,
Express
gospel.
in standard form 502,610.
Skip.
He skipped.
Simplify 75 divided by
-5.
incorrect.
Not
Three
that
men
good.
clear the land
I
in
think
3
he's
hours at the same rate a
nervous.
man will clear the same land in
9.
Correct. Round off 4.3076 to 3.
4.306.
Incorrect.
Yeah,
correct.
0.0073.
Correct.
Yeah, he's
How many
nervous.
hours are in
He's a
2.5
little bit
days?
nervous.
150.
Incorrect. Approximate 538,504 to 360.
5389000.
Correct.
Okay.
Express 375.8 meters in kilometers.
3758000.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Express 0.8% as decimal fraction.
80.
Incorrect. What is the coefficient of k
Okay.
squared when 5k squared plus 4k?
5/6.
Correct.
Okay.
Find the value of s from the equation s minus 15 divided by
30.
Correct.
Okay.
Write in figures 300.
0.03.
Correct.
He's looking at the
Simplify
time, so
minus
he's a
6
little
minus
bit
5
nervous. You know
minus
how these
34.
things go.
Minus 49.
It's
Incorrect.
brain power.
Solve for p if 5p plus 2 is equals to 2p minus 10.
-4.
Correct.
Okay, so he took his time and he got that one right. So these children, the brain power, the showing up here is really, really fantastic. It's something that we need to harness. How are we going to manage people like this? How are we going to make sure they don't leave? How are we going to give them the instrument, the research center, the research labs, everything they need to carry on with your education, what today, how are we going to keep them? Because if we don't have solution for them, they're going to go to the West, because it has been happening for ages. Yeah, so we give a round of applause to gospel. So that was good gospel, but not as Faith. So let's see Ifani.
With Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi.
You're also on 60 points. Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame starts now.
Go Ifeanyi.
What is the coefficient of z if the expression 1 over 5 bracket 15?
75.
Incorrect. Evaluate f is equals to uv divided by u plus v.
Skip.
What is x plus y if 5 bracket
A
x?
plus B all over 5.
Correct.
Okay.
Solve for b in the expression 3b over 5 is equals to 2 over 5.
2 over 3.
Correct. Simplify 5x plus 2y minus 2x minus 6y.
3x plus 8y.
Sorry?
3x plus 8y.
Simplify x minus 2 bracket x plus 2 divided by x plus 2.
X minus 2 over x minus 4.
Correct.
Okay.
In the expression 5x squared minus 2k minus 3, what?
Minus 2.
Correct. Find 1 over 16 of 320y.
20y.
Correct. What is the product of p plus q, p minus q, and p 7q is 5?
6.
Wow,
Incorrect.
I just
Simplify
imagine
6x
what's
plus
going on in
9y.
their brain.
Correct. What is the
What
value
are
of
they
x if
thinking
4x
at
plus
this
8 is
moment?
equals to
How's
5x
your
plus
brain
2?
working? That
Correct.
is-
Evaluate
that
3x
is
squared divided by y squared
intelligent.
minus x when x is 1 and y
That's
is
what
2.
we need to harness.
1.
Correct. Find the value of a raised to the power 4 plus 5 when a is equals to
This
3.
is just the future of
86.
Africa.
Correct. What is the slope of the
If we
linear
don't
equation
give them
3y is equals to minus 6x plus 4?
Minus 2.
Tools for them
Correct.
to
Simplify 2
lead,
bracket 3a minus 4 minus 3
they
bracket
will
2a plus 4.
leave. That is just
4.
a fact.
Incorrect.
That's just a fact.
Well
So
done.
he's got brain power, smart, 60 seconds. The time is going down. The clock, the questions, the maths, the pulses, your body, your brain, your eye, your breathing. This is intelligent. And I'm really impressed. So thank you, Infani. And this is the junior one. So now we'll be going to listen to senior. I think that should be A level, advanced level, GCSE. And their questions may be a little bit out of my reach. So just listen to them. Let's see who they are in the first place, So I got that. This is the
Welcome
senior.
back. We're moving straight to meet our 6 contestants in the senior category.
Okay,
Let's
6 of
find
them.
out who they are.
Adebisi Gift from Reality High School, Osun State.
How are you doing, Adebisi?
Ademo.
Great to have you on the show.
I'm fine.
Okay, Adebisi. So Adebisi.
Odile Enoch from the Ambassador's College.
Enoch,
Ota.
Ambassador's
Enoch? Great
College,
to have you.
Ota. That's Nigeria, of
Are you a
course.
bit nervous?
Yeah.
I think they look the same. They look so similar, both of them.
What's making
Didn't
you
see
nervous? The
that?
questions I'm about to
Look the
ask
way
or
they
the
smile.
fact that you're...
Right, let's try if I
Okay.
can get that.
How are you doing, Enoch? Great to have you.
Fine.
Are you a bit nervous?
Look.
Yeah.
I think they do. Even the way he speaks, maybe he knows him. The uncle, the brother, the dad, I don't know, but I think they look similar. Anyhow.
What's making you nervous? The questions I'm about to ask or the fact that you're on this stage?
Okay, that's enough. Let's see,
Don't worry.
James.
What I always
My name is Gabriel James Williams from the Palace High School, Calabar.
Oh, James look really, really serious. Yeah, he looks serious.
How are you
From
doing,
Calabar.
James?
I'm fine.
Do you look like a very sporting guy?
Sporting.
Yeah.
Don't give my time to that.
What do you
James does not give his time to sporting. He gives his time to learning. Yeah, that's good, James. And let's go to Joshua.
My name is Joshua Onomo from
Okay.
Monep High School, Akwa Ibom State.
How are you
From
doing, Joshua? Great
Akwa
to have
Ibom.
you on board.
That's closer to
Yes, fine.
Cameroon. Yeah.
How do you feel being here in the room with?
So that's Joshua High School. 60 seconds is coming. And Akachuku. That's my brother Akachuku.
My name is Onyuke Akachuku Matthew from
Akachuku on
Matthew.
UK.
from Nigerian Tulip International Colleges, Abuja.
Great to have you, Akachuku. Do you go out much when you're back home? Do you go out much? You travel a lot?
I travel with some other students.
Okay. So that's Akachuku. So this is
My name is Merum Samachina from Academic College
Merum. Okay. Borno
of
State.
Islamic Theology, Maiduguri, Borno State.
How are you, Mario?
Oh, look at that. Look at little beautiful girl. Like Tak, definitely Islam. She's got a hijab on, bright, intelligent young girl. And well done, Myro.
That is a very unusual name for a lady. I've
Yeah,
never
of
heard.
course, Myro Musa. Maybe. So I've went ahead and skipped and gone to their own 60 second, for the senior one. So this
Points. Let's play.
These are the ones that actually made it, So I cut all the period where they were asking them the question and who won had to come to the final. So 3 of them, and let's listen to them. Yes, Enoch. Let's go, Enoch. So,
Your Cowbellpedia 60 seconds of fame, which starts now. What fraction is the greatest?
9 over 13.
Correct. A
Okay.
mechanic greased 168 cars in 28 days. How many
Skip.
cars? Sorry?
Yeah.
Skip.
Simplify this. 2 1 over 3 plus 2.
7 number 1 over 2.
Oh, how
Correct.
do you
A
even know
number in
that?
base 8 is
Octal.
Oh my
correct.
God.
What is the next term of the
Brain
sequence?
power.
3,
Look at
4,
him.
7, 8, 11, 12.
It's reaching out from
Incorrect.
somewhere
Simplify
where
log x raised power 20
you
base
and
x
me
plus
can't
log
even reach.
x raised power
The
10 base
brain
x
power,
plus
I can
log.
just imagine.
Incorrect. Convert 0.05 to
5%.
correct. If a salary of 50,000 naira is subject to a 20% deduction,
40,000 naira.
correct. A car was sold at
Okay.
440,000 naira at a profit of 10%.
400,000.
Correct. Find 1% of 190 kilograms.
1.9 kilograms.
Correct. A driver covered 1,400 miles.
70.
Correct. Evaluate log 8 base 2 plus log 4.
Okay.
Incorrect. What is the number of factors in a prime number?
2.
Correct. X raised power 2 is equal to 3. What is x raised power
27.
6? Correct. Given that in
Okay.
a set A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, 2, 3.
Sorry?
6, 2, 3, and 6. 4.
Incorrect.
Oh, he just said 4 at the end. I hope they give him.
Incorrect. Well done.
Oh,
Well done.
they didn't give him. Yeah. That's good very much. Yeah. So I'm not gonna play the other ones, but you can go ahead. I think it's called Cowpellapedia. Yeah, if that's how it's called. I know Cowbearpedia. So I think that's the name of the quiz, season 4, episode 7. So you can go and watch it. We have really smart kids on this show. So I just brought this up because on Saturday we'll be talking about education. Education is the key. If we can have good education and make a lot of the citizens of the member states really educated, then we're going to achieve a goal. Because the statistics says that a lot of Africans are dropping out from primary school, primary and secondary school. So we're going to talk about that more on Saturday, and we need to build an institution that's going to contain all these people, because school is really important. Education is really important. The more you have a society with educated people, the better for that society. And the educated people should be the ones leading, no, nothing else. There have been no society that the smart ones who are not the leaders, then that society progress. A society that you have the less smart ones to make the law, the society is going to perish. The ones with the most smart ones to make the laws, the society is going to prosper. So we need to make sure we need to build schools and good institution for these children, these kids to study. So talking about schools, so I just have a little slide here. I have this little slide here. Okay. Yeah, so imagine this is a school, this is so sad. When I saw these things, I almost felt like I almost had tears in my eye. I was so emotional. You expect this student, this just children, to learn in this kind of a classroom with zero or no resource, not even a roof on their head. And you can expect them to compete with children in some parts of the world. So if you are a president or minister or whatever, a lawmaker in any country, and things like this don't mean anything to you, then it's time for you to leave. Just leave power. You're not there for to help people. So this is cool. So things like this, we don't need to see them. This is a shame. The educational institution, even in the most remote village, in all the member states, should be of at least standard. At least standard. Building a school, a standard school, building a wall is not as complicated. People are just so incompetent. And I'm just gonna play the slide to see. It's a bad thing, it's not good pictures, but these are things that happen. It's all over the place in Africa. School can be like this. I don't think there can be someone from this kind of school that can go to the cowbell page quiz, because the environment, how you learn, the facilities you have in school, all of those things plays up to make you more smart. So this is the shame. And how do you learn? How do you even study? Look at that. They've got, is that some straw roof? That's a classroom. We don't need to see pictures like this in the Pan-African Alliance member states. We need to make sure we take good care of education, educational institution, and schools. So we're gonna be talking about that in detail on Saturday. And look at that. So this is heartbreaking, because actually these children want to learn. They actually want to learn. But see what they're doing. The government don't care about them. You've just got corrupt people living lavish life and talking about how your country is progressing. You're not. So we're gonna take charge. We're gonna be in charge of things like this. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, look at that. I don't know what country is that, but that's not a good look. Look at that. That is a classroom in a slum. I don't know. I can read that. Something nursery school. That's a nursery school. School can be interesting. If people have to go to schools that look like this, they will better off stay at home. Because their home might be just as better, maybe better and more comfortable than the school. And we'll be talking about all that on Saturday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to take much of your time. It was just a short video. I hope you understand what I was trying to say. So I welcome all of you on Saturday. Please come in, call in, and let's build this manifesto. And it's going to be the PAA manifesto. It's going to be under the education section. There's a lot of work going under the hoods, and when everything is completed, we're gonna give everyone the manifesto for free. You don't gonna pay anything, so you just download it. If you want an ebook version, we're gonna give you an ebook version. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks once again. It's been your humble host Kifaru. Meet you on Saturday. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because this is the Pan-African Alliance. This is the new version of Pan-Africanism. Thank you.
mira, mira.